It's observed on April 28th each year and has been championed by the International Labour Organization, or ILO, since 2003. A national occupational safety and health culture is one where the right to a safe and healthy working environment is respected at every level. It's a culture where governments, employers, and workers all actively participate in ensuring a safe and healthy working environment. This is achieved through a system of clearly defined rights, responsibilities, and duties. And most importantly, it's a culture where the principle of prevention is given the highest priority. The theme for 2025 is Revolutionizing Health and Safety, the Role of AI and Digitalization at Work. It highlights how AI and digitalization transform workplace safety, offering both opportunities and challenges. Automation boosts efficiency but introduces risks like cybersecurity threats and mental health concerns. Proactive safety measures and training are vital for safe, inclusive, and healthy workplaces. How technology is changing the workplace. This year's World Day for Safety and Health at Work highlights advanced robots. Robots have long performed dangerous or repetitive tasks in manufacturing. Now they are more advanced, with greater dexterity and precision. These machines boost efficiency, but require proper monitoring for safety. Malfunctions or ignored protocols can lead to workplace accidents. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is transforming industries in remarkable ways. By analyzing data and making decisions, AI is reshaping how we work. It detects workplace hazards, schedules shifts, and predicts maintenance needs. But over-reliance on AI can cause stress as workers adapt to rapid changes. Exoskeletons are, essentially, wearable devices designed to assist workers. They help in lifting heavy loads, preventing injuries, and reducing physical strain. These devices could be a game changer, particularly for industries like construction or healthcare, where the physical demands are, well, significant. That said, there's a need for caution. If exoskeletons are not designed or used correctly, they could end up causing discomfort or worse, leading to new types of musculoskeletal issues.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is Dope Tech from Wix. Now this whole flow is a conversation, so your words actually build your website. I'm going for
drones. These are becoming increasingly common for tasks like surveillance, delivery, and monitoring. They offer, which is, pretty convenient. However, they're not without their operated properly. These devices can present safety hazards. Ensuring that workers understand how to interact with UAVs safely is honestly critical to reducing potential risks. The Internet of Things connects devices and systems to share data, making work processes more efficient. Sensors can be used to track workers' health and safety in real time, like detecting dangerous fumes in factories or monitoring workers' fatigue levels. These systems can prevent accidents, but, they really require strong cybersecurity measures to protect workers' privacy. Virtual reality and augmented reality offer new training opportunities, allowing workers to practice in a safe, controlled environment before handling real equipment or interacting with hazardous materials. This technology can significantly reduce the risk of accidents during training. That said, prolonged use of VR or AR can lead to eye strain, headaches, or discomfort if the systems aren't designed properly. Alongside new technologies, the way we work is changing as well. The rise of digital platform work, remote work, hybrid work, and telework means that workers are no longer confined to traditional office spaces. These shifts offer greater flexibility but also introduce new challenges for ensuring mental health and work-life balance. Remote workers might feel isolated, and those working from home could struggle with boundaries between personal and professional life, which, honestly, could lead to stress or burnout. Keeping workers safe in a digital world is, more important than ever. How can we maintain safety and health in the workplace with these advancements? Governments, employers, and workers must adopt strategies for a safer work environment. First, comprehensive training. Proper training ensures workers use new technologies safely. This includes understanding risks of robots, AI, and exoskeletons. Continuous education is essential for adapting without compromising health. Second, adapting health and safety regulations. With the introduction of new technologies, there is a need for updated health and safety regulations. Governments and organizations must work together to create guidelines that address the unique risks posed by digital technologies. And this could include new standards for working with AI, robots, and wearable devices. So, with more people working remotely or in hybrid settings these days, mental health really has to be, well, a top priority. Employers should, offer support programs, conduct regular check-ins, and provide resources to help workers manage stress, anxiety, and even burnout. Honestly, creating a supportive work culture is just so vital to maintaining well-being in today's fast-paced digital work environment. As workers use new technology, it's important to ensure that their physical health isn't compromised. Ergonomic solutions like adjustable chairs, desks, and wearable devices can help prevent strain and injury. Companies should also ensure that workers are taking breaks and engaging in physical activity to reduce the risk of musculoskeletal issues. With more devices connected to the internet, cybersecurity becomes a critical concern. Protecting workers' personal and health data from cyber threats is essential. Employers must invest in secure systems and educate workers on how to protect themselves online. To achieve a safer, healthier work environment in the digital era, governments, by enacting and enforcing regulations, they ensure safety standards keep up with technological advancements. Employers, companies must provide adequate training, create a healthy work culture, and invest in safety technologies to protect their workers. Workers, employees must take responsibility for their safety by following training, reporting potential hazards, and adopting healthy work habits. World Day for Safety and Health at Work serves as a reminder that while technology is transforming the way we work, worker safety and health should remain a top priority. With proper training, updated regulations, and a focus on mental and physical well-being, the future of work can be both innovative and safe. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a safer and healthier future of work.
Turn your best idea into a bestseller. Do it yourself on Wix.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to esteemed guest speakers and participants. Welcome to the virtual Global Summit on Occupational Safety and Health celebrating the World Day for Safety and Health at Work 2025 with the theme Revolutionizing Health and Safety, the Role of AI and Digitalization at Work. Before we dive into today's important sessions, I would like to provide a short virtual safety briefing to ensure a smooth, secure, and respectful experience for all the participants. For technical and cyber security awareness, ensure you are connected to a secure private internet network. Please update your device software and use strong passwords for logging into the event platform. For personal digital comfort and health, take care of your ergonomic setup. Adjust your chair, screen height, and lighting to reduce strain. Remember to take breaks, stretch periodically, and stay hydrated during long sessions. Use a headset if possible to improve audio quality and minimize background noise. For participation etiquette, keep your microphone muted when not speaking to avoid disruptions. Use the chat box respectfully for questions and networking. Raise your hand virtually or use the designated question and answer feature to ask questions during the discussions. And the final reminder is your active participation, respectful engagement, and digital mindfulness are the key, making this summit safe, inclusive, and successful for everyone. Let's work together to make this a safe, engaging, and inspiring virtual global safety summit. Thank you. Now my translator, Dr. Engineer Augustin, will translate. Yes, sir. Okay, moving to the submit overview, I would like to request Engineer Dr. Emmanuel, the Executive Director of Africa Region, United Kingdom. Yes, sir. Over to you. Sir, you are muted.
Yes, can you hear me now, please?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much. And I want to bring you greetings from the team from the UK, and also want to appreciate everyone for joining this summit. Of course, it's going to be a very great interactive session. And I believe it's going to be a very moment where we have to brainstorm, learn and unlearn a lot of new concepts based on the theme of this year, World Day for Health and Safety at Work. Of course, we are going to be having a very renowned, very good expertise who is going to be sharing various insights on various innovations and the best system of work based on the new development globally now when it comes to artificial intelligence, AI, and also use of robotic systems in mitigating issues of safety, improving safety at work. So that's a good one. And I want to also appreciate all our trainers, all our speakers, and all delegates who are going to be here today. The topic is very apt, looking at the situations when it comes to AI in this current modern technology time. And I guess that this year, based on the United Nations, the ILO guidelines, we are going to follow it as an institution. And we believe all our members are going to be, unlearning a lot of practices based on the AI and digitalization systems, to make sure that we are ensuring health and safety at work proactively. And I also want to welcome also, I can see very elegant ladies here. Let me start with the queen. We have a very beautiful queen in the house. Yeah, that is S. Williams, who is an executive director of the institute. She's very much here. And we have another lookalike like sisters. Beach Heater is also here. Beach Heater, you're welcome. And we have other very top renowned executive of the institution in this meeting today. Dr. Mahmoud Bazam is also here with us. And we also have so many other teams who are going to be joining us. And more especially delegations at the YouTube channel. We have overflow at the YouTube. And all the inductees into the institution today is going to be so amazing time of learning. Now, to move forward, Zahab, it's quite clear that the French team is not yet in, possibly network is actually transmitting from Cameroon. But meanwhile, we have to proceed while he do the needful when he arrives. But to also declare the event open, we have one of the keynote speakers who just arrived to do this moment, which is Beach Hida is right here. Beach Hida is the managing director of Heady Work Company in the UK, and she's going to be making her brief remark. Then after that, Hazan, I think we proceed with the agenda. Thank you. Beach, you're welcome to the meeting. Over to you, Beach, for your brief opening remark. Then we proceed further. Thank you.
Well, I'm really, really honoured to be invited to speak here today. I'm actually speaking to you as the founder of Women in Health and Safety, and I'm here to invite you to consider what role women play in health and safety at work, and particularly in the inside of the theme of this year's ILO theme, which is AI and digitization. So what is Women in Health and Safety to start with? So this is a group that I started 10 years ago. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. It started in the UK, and we do, however, have members from all over the world. But fundamentally, we run events, we run mentoring schemes, we run site visits, we run technical talks, and they're aimed at women and allies of women in the profession. In the UK, we have around 29% of the profession, which is currently female. But sometimes it's quite difficult for women to recognise themselves in others in the profession, particularly other leaders where there isn't so much female representation. In Women in Health and Safety now, we have 5,000 members. Please join our group on LinkedIn. It's called Women in Health and Safety. If you want to connect with me, my name is Heather Beach, Beach, and I would like to encourage you to consider setting up special interest groups for women in health and safety in your region. And I'm very happy to share learnings from our own experiences. This year's the ILO theme, AI and digitization, offers us a powerful lens to look at the future of our profession. And I'd like to reflect on what that future means, particularly through the perspective of women in health and safety. We are at a moment of transformation. AI is rapidly changing how we manage risk, gather data, and even predict incidents before they occur. That's exciting. But it also brings with it the risk of dehumanizing a profession that has always been about people. That's where I see a vital connection with the growing voice of women in health and safety, because what women have consistently brought into this space is not just competence, but empathy, collaboration, influence, and a deep understanding of context. We know that culture, behavior, and relationships are often what make or break health and safety outcomes. As AI takes on more of the compliance side of our work, automating audits, risk assessments, and reporting, it frees us up to do the work that truly influences change, which you and I know is the human side, the human work, the relational work. And in many ways, these are the skills traditionally undervalued in our field, but increasingly recognized as essential. Here's also where diversity of thought becomes not just a nice to have, but a strategic necessity. So let's use this moment not just to adopt new tools, but to redefine the future of health and safety. A future where technology supports us, but does not replace the human touch. A future where women's perspectives aren't an afterthought, but central to how we design safer, healthier, and more inclusive workplaces. Please do feel free to contact me if you're interested in setting up any groups related to women and health and safety in your countries, in your areas. Thank you so much for inviting me, and happy World Day for Safety and Health.
Thank you so much, Dr. Heather, for your informative, insightful, and for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Good luck with the rest of your event. Please do put people in contact with me if they'd like to know more.
Thank you. Now, I would like to invite our first keynote speaker, Dr. Brian Greenaway, the Executive Director of United Kingdom. Yes, sir, the floor is yours. Dr. Brian. Okay, moving to the next speaker, I would like to request our next keynote speaker, Dr. Els William, the Executive Director of Belgium. Yes, doctor, the floor is yours.
I am not a doctor in anything, but that's okay. I'm actually, thank you very much. I'm just a very passionate person. And I've been, as some of you already know me, I'm all about people. And I'm also about practicing everything that is concerned safety and health, also in your private life, as well as your street, your city, and so on, and the world. Everything is applicable to every level that we have. And I'm very happy, actually, that Dr. Heather is here to explain, to bring her organization into this. I don't know, I have a pop-up. I'm sorry, I'm struggling here with a pop-up. I don't know, cancel, voila. So to bring this women thing inside this conversation, because even though I have always fought for human rights and try to have an understanding how it is to live as a man, as well as a woman, as well as different cultures and so on, I see people as humans first, as individuals first, and not as their categories. But it is a fact that, especially in medicine, for example, that there has been research done mostly on man. And since we are biologically not exactly the same, there is a lot that is being missed. For example, when you have a heart attack, the symptoms for a woman will be different than for a man. And that is where AI could be used on an entry level, actually. Just AI can be used to gather all these data much faster and much more complete to decide what is actually going on. In the medical world, it is already used. And if I'm not mistaken, I am not mistaken, but Mr. Emmanuel will tell you we have a holistic doctors organizations that is already working with this app, and there are many more appliances used in health and safety, not only in the medical world. So this is where I believe we should fit in AI to shorten our processing time, being able to give these specifics, like if you want to improve fire safety in a neighborhood, you can say, because I had this discussion with my AI program, and I'm happy that there are some people from AI programs here. The one that I use, I had this conversation. I said, how to improve fire safety in a neighborhood. I don't know what it was exactly, but we talked about safety in general also, and conflicts of several issues like safety as in burglary safety compared to fire safety and so on. In this neighborhood where there is not so much not continuous access to electricity, where people do not have the means to buy certain items and so on, how do you improve it there? And this is the way that AI can be used in an entry level, not talking about what you saw in the video, like exoskeletons and so on, which are the things that AI can replace. It's about 30% of the things that can be replaced by AI is 30%. Now, this 30% is not actually stolen from us. It's time we get. It's time we get to specialize ourselves in the things we should specialize in. And it's the same way that here in the Western world, we have dishwashers and laundry machines and so on. It saves us time. So we can put more effort in the things that a machine cannot replace. And I'm 49 years old, so I've been pre-Windows era. I am pre-Windows era, with the coming of the computers and so on to the common people. I have been in this evolution, and well, every time that something new came out, people were afraid, but we shouldn't be afraid, because also back then they already told us computers are just as smart as we make them. So if there is anything going wrong, overwriting our ethical values, then it is put there by a human being. A human being has made an error intentionally or not intentionally in this computer system. So AI is nothing to be afraid of, even not generative AI. We focus on this human construction of a society. Our society is human focused, and machines can never learn to feel. That is why soft skills are getting more important, and especially in our fields where we are working with people for people. They can never replace us. So we should embrace this AI possibilities, generative AI possibilities. They're a wonderful addition. They will contribute to our work and give us the freedom to get more qualitative results in less time. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Els William, for your insightful, for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you so much once again. Now, I would like to request the first keynote speaker, Dr. Brian Greenaway, the Executive Director of UK. Yes, sir, the floor is yours. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Greenaway. Yes, sir, please. Unmute your mic, sir, please. You are muted. Okay. Okay, moving to the third keynote speaker, I would like to request Dr. Christophe, the country president of France. Yes, sir. The floor is yours. Yes, sir. Please.
All right. Thanks a lot. I don't know if I can share something. Let me see if I can share my screen. Can you see something? Yeah. So for me, I will say that, and I will try to do that in French and in English. The first thing that I want to share with you is the AI for me is first of all an opportunity for health safety professional to improve hazard identification, to be faster in identifying hazard by changing using the AI as a sparring partner. I would say often people when they want to do hazard identification, they will use a team, multidisciplinary team that will sparring partner with the HS manager. And for me, AI is a good opportunity for a situation where those teams are not available, and to really being challenged by the machine, I would say, as a professional. The second possibility, or the second opportunity for that AI will bring, and I will not say AI only, because behind AI there's a lot of things, but I would say robotics and AI. There's a lot of hazardous situation, dangerous tasks that people are doing. So that's a benefit, that people can engage more on dealing with the machine when it comes to really hazardous and dangerous situations, like dealing with radionuclide, dealing with chemicals that are toxic. This kind of things can help a lot. And even when I say can help or can guide the human to make sure that he will not make the error. That's so I would say that that could be a good fit for people to be I would say under control of AI, making sure that the SOP, that the process that has been set by the management of a company is followed correctly. And it's not to make the human to be the slave of the robot, but it's more to make sure that the people that will do the job will not be killed or seriously injured, or will get heavily diseased that cannot be they cannot recover from. And I have a few examples of that. Making sure that, for example, before somebody going inside a confined space, there will be a warning that, okay, somebody faint, pay attention. That's probably because there's no more oxygen. So please make a test before you enter, or put your breathing apparatus to make sure that you will be safe. So for me, that's also a good help, a good support for not only health and safety, but also for operations and for workers. So the third thing that I will take an example of my previous job. I was health and safety for radiopharma industry, and what I was suffering from was receiving the report of the health monitoring after the exposure. Meaning to say it's too late, the exposure is done. So having the possibility to have real-time health monitoring and to get warning as soon as you get this done can also be very useful for and really save the life of people. So for me, that's the thing that it's not AI, it's more IoTs. So using devices or using on people or on machine measurement helps a lot, and real-time one, not something that that you receive the result after 1 month or after 2 months, and the lab just send that. So so I would say digitalization and AI for workers and for the overall health and safety community is for me an opportunity for better and faster reactions or faster action, or even preventive actions. So that's for me the first thing I want to share. So now, if I summarize that in French, je dirais que la digitalisation et l'utilisation de l'intelligence artificielle en santé et sécurité, c'est réellement en fait une opportunité, dans le sens où ça permettra d'accélérer l'identification des risques, l'automatisation en fait aussi des situations et des tâches qui sont répétitives voire dangereuses. Et je pense notamment à des warnings avant action si la personne ne suit pas les process. Et le troisième aspect, c'est le monitoring en temps réel des aspects santé. Souvent, en fait, on a les résultats 1 mois ou 2 mois après, et c'est trop tard. Ça peut être trop tard. Et donc, d'avoir cette partie qu'on appelle l'IoT, donc l'utilisation de mesurement online sur les personnes, sera une opportunité, ou est déjà une opportunité pour certains. Donc moi, en fait, sur le real-time monitoring, j'ai il y a 5 ans, en fait, utilisé des devices pour l'utilisation pour le monitoring ce qu'on appelle manual handling and ergonomy, non pas avec des exosquelettes, mais en fait avec un petit boîtier comme on a sur les sportifs pour mesurer en fait la vitesse de levage, la vitesse et les mouvements de levage pour éviter en fait les problèmes musculaires. So I will switch in English. For the last one, I had the example of in one of my previous roles. We used IoTs 5 years ago that was like a small chip that you have on a rugby player or football player, not for the cardio and things like that, but for people that were doing manual handling and so not exoskeletons but manual handling, to educate them and to warn them before they do unsafe get lifting with unsafe posture, and to avoid them to get back pain. And that was 5 years ago. So meaning to say, it's already existing. It's already on, and it's existing because it's come from the sports. So we should not be. We look at the sport every day, every month, every Saturday, every Sunday. Football players are already with IoTs. So why football players are not the workers? Especially now that it's so easy to manage it. The second aspect of it is that introduce new risk. So digitalization and AI. So Els was talking about that. That brings psychological risk, stress. Often people don't like to be monitored. So before they were monitored by their supervisor, by their manager, now they will say, we will be 24/7 monitored by the computer or by AI, and those reports will go directly to our management. So it can bring some more stress, and often people don't like to be followed or to be monitored because that's also reduce their autonomy. So that psychological risk is really important. It is a new one. It's not a new one in terms of existing risk, but it's a new source of psychological risk. It's another insight for the psychological risk. It's not the only one, but that's one that needs to be covered. There's few people that that consider that AI is the solution for everything. They just use glasses and they just spot the solution or the procedure to glasses that will then explain what is wrong, what is right, etc., etc. So using the virtual reality, not for training, but for normal operations. But that brings a lot of stress in terms of the sickness, the eye stress, etc., etc. So we are also talking here about health issues. Okay, and sometimes AI can make mistake, so that should also be taken into account. The third one that is not really health and safety, but it's linked to that. It's the data privacy threat, and that could bring some concern to the workers or to the one that will go through that. And the last one, which is something that I think has also mentioned, is job and security. So same. I'm 54. I went to computer, phone, phone implementation, smartphone implementation. The year 2000 crash story. A lot of noise for at the end. Something that okay, it's just the evolution. It's just the technical evolution, and there's plenty of that anytime, every year. So if we are always afraid about that, then better to go back to 1,000 years ago, and then there will be a lot of safety issues. So it's just a progress. Nevertheless, that can be a risk that should be addressed by trying to get people involved in those things, because what is important is often the fear is coming from unknown situation and unknown reason why the progress is made. So I will finish by a conclusion, which is call for action, or what I think could be important to look at. How to manage digital health and safety risks. So it depends whether or not you see this evolution as half empty, meaning to say, okay, there's a lot of things that should be improved, or half full. Okay, it's not the best. That's also bringing some issues, but what can we do about that? So how can we manage that? So the further thing for me, which is important, is you need to update your risk assessment. You need to include AI in the digital hazard, because it's already included normally in all the risk assessments in companies. The second one is, as I was mentioning, often people fear about a new technology because they don't know about the reason why, and often they are surprised after by how this has changed your life. So if you talk to somebody now, do you want to go back to the TomTom pager, or you keep your smartphone? Do you want to go back to a map, a paper-based map, or you take you continue to use Google Maps to find your best restaurant, your road at any time in any country? Do you want to use a translator anytime you go to a country, or you use Google Translation to see the menu and see what you will take for dinner or for lunch? So this is all about that. It's often innovation brings fears, and the only solution is to explain the reason why and what will be the benefit for the workers. The last one is it's important to include workers and safety committees, and especially in the what I was calling the personal data protection, and to be crystal clear and really open on what is track what is what is stored, what is recorded, and what is only a warning that can be completely anonymous, because that could be only reporting of near misses without names, depending on the country. And to make sure that this evolution or this innovation is not taken for another for an innovation that will bring a lot of issue. The key thing is protect data privacy. That's important that people take that. So having robust policies and ethical guidelines and follow the ISO standard will help a lot for people to demystify the change here, innovation. And really to conclude my intervention here, I would say that the 3 slides that you just show that I just show here has been generated by ChatGPT, 100%. Okay, so just to say, I've been called 2 days ago, and somebody asked me to intervene, and I said, okay, instead of me spending 2 days to define what are the risks, the opportunity, I just put a prompt in ChatGPT, and I ask, okay, can you give me the in and out or the insights for opportunity and risk, and what are the proposal? And I get those 3 slides, and my only adding value is to present those slides with my experience and to have human relationship that will not be AI driven, because AI is a robot. It doesn't have any emotion. Thanks a lot for listening.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for sharing your information with us. Thank you so much related to health and safety. Now I would like to request the next speaker, Dr. Brian. He's the Executive Director of UK. Yes, Doctor, the floor is yours.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sir, I can hear you. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm very well. Happy Sunday, everybody. And it's fitting that we should all be getting together on the 39th anniversary of Chernobyl, which was the biggest operational engineering accident in history. And there's been some significant lessons learned from that. I used to work in the nuclear power construction industry, building AGRs and PWRs. And I worked some time on RBMKs in Russia. So I'm well aware of the risks and the consequences of such an accident. So let me enter into what I wanted to present today, and thank you for the invite. I would like to take the opportunity to, first of all, give thanks to God and OSHA for the privilege of being involved in the growth of a just cause. And obviously that's been making this a safer planet to operate in. But moving forward, I'll discuss the following details linked to the subject matter in the header, the title of the get-together. And the relevance is always in the detail, I think people will find. If you look at the word impact, impact implies a strong and often notable influence or consequence, often with a sense of force or directness. And for example, I can give you one. The impact of the storm was widespread, or the project had a significant impact on the community. And what do we mean by digitalization? Digitalization is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value producing opportunities. It's obviously the process of moving to a digital business. What is the purpose of digitalization? Well, it's to improve efficiency, and by automating repetitive tasks and streamlining processes such that we would envisage under OSHA, companies can reduce costs, increase productivity, and improve the speed and accuracy of their operations. Patterns can be recognized and more quickly increasing the pace with which both inefficiencies and opportunities are identified. And what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is a simulation of the human intelligent processes by machines, and especially computer systems. Examples of AI applications include expert systems, natural language processing, NLP, speech recognition, and machine vision. The main drivers, I think, for OSHA for using AI in health and safety are the potential to improve risk management, enhance monitoring and surveillance, and automate tasks, ultimately leading to safer workplaces and reduced incidents. AI can analyze vast amounts of data, predict potential hazards, and proactively intervene to prevent accidents. And this has been recorded in SHP Online, and I give credit to them for the information. Here's a more detailed look at some of the key drivers. Improved risk management, predictive analytics. AI algorithms can analyze historical data, including incident reports, environmental conditions, and behavioral patterns to identify high-risk areas and activities. This allows for proactive risk mitigation measures to be implemented before incidents actually occur. It also adds to near-miss detection. AI can be trained to identify situations where an accident was narrowly avoided, providing valuable insights into potential hazards and unsafe behaviours. It can also give incident investigation advantages. AI can assist in root cause analysis by quickly processing data from multiple sources, uncovering patterns and identifying factors that may have contributed to an incident. And this is recorded in recent IOSH magazine, so it is very well known the benefits that you can get from incident investigation. Enhanced monitoring and surveillance, real-time monitoring. AI can be integrated with sensors, cameras, and other monitoring systems to continuously track work environments, detect hazards, and identify unsafe practices in real time. Wearable technology? Well, AI-powered wearable devices can monitor worker health, detect fatigue, and provide early warnings of potential problems. And that's been recorded by ROSPA, which is the Royal Society of Prevention of Accidents here in the UK. It can also bring benefits to smart building systems. AI can optimize building environments for energy efficiency, employee comfort, and safety, which we're very interested in. Automation and efficiency, automated tasks. AI can automate repetitive tasks, such as data entry, compliance reporting, and routine inspections, freeing up human resources for more critical safety-related activities. And this is recorded in the British Safety Council. Anybody is welcome to look at the details that they've got. It also adds benefits and improved training. AI can be used to create interactive and immersive training simulations, enhancing employee knowledge and skills in a safe and controlled environment. And enhance productivity by automating tasks and improving efficiency. AI can help businesses reduce costs, improve productivity, and enhance overall workplace performance. The physical and non-physical will be impacted by AI in the short term, the medium term, and the long term. AI is with us to stay. AI will and can be used to the benefit of production and prediction. And I can see both subject matter accelerating the operational efficiencies of OSHA and ensuring a world-class thrust to excellence in every area of health and safety. From a human perspective, we must realise the benefits and utilise every aspect. It is up to us as an association to grasp the bull by the horns, as it were, and ensure that we all live and work in a beneficial AI environment. We must reduce to zero accidents that are preventable. I would encourage all members to embrace AI and ensure that occupational health and safety performance leads to an association which operates within a world-class standard. Now, there are many things, and I mentioned earlier about Chernobyl, the worst operational engineering accident in history. My brother recently lost the end of his thumb, going right down to a small accident. He lost the end of his thumb in an accident in the UK. It is imperative that OSHA drive forward with the support of AI and we use the benefits and advantages of such systems. There are some things that I've learned over my 50 to 60 years of working in engineering, and it is, if in doubt, keep your fingers out. And there's another principle, which is a STAR principle, which is spelled S-T-A-R. And it means you should always stop, think, act, and review, particularly when you're in an operational environment. And I think there are many advantages from the human side that we will take from AI as we move forward as an association. So I would encourage all members to embrace AI and ensure that occupational health and safety performance leads the association to a world-class standard. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you once again. Now I would like to introduce OSH Association. Okay. So our motto is promoting safety, saving lives. Occupational Safety and Health Association, known as OSH Association, is an international professional organization registered in England and Wales, dedicated to ensuring occupational safety and health in the land, sea, air, and the general environment. Occupational Safety and Health Association United Kingdom is an independent professional association with international membership and regional chapters worldwide, registered in England and Wales with registration number 11267604. Our mission is to create proactive awareness and promote occupational safety and health knowledge globally. Our vision is to make occupational safety and health management an integral part of every sector. Our motto is promoting safety, saving lives. The aims and objectives of OSHA Association globally includes to promote the development and professional best practice on occupational safety and health in the public and private sectors, to promote the interest and relationship among its members worldwide, to assist in creating easy access to the occupational safety and health information, research and capacity building, to promote enabling platform for learning and professional development in occupational safety and health for professionals in the field, to promote peaceful coexistence among the members, to cooperate with public and private corporate bodies with similar aims and objectives worldwide. The OSHA Association's global goals includes promoting safety information exchange among the nations, OSHA training and capacity building, OSHA business networking, creating opportunities for professional development of members, career achievements and industry recognition, awareness and advocacy in occupational safety and health to public and private sectors. This is the Safety View Magazine International website, Facebook, OSHA Association Journal, including different research articles. This is the OSHA Association Nigeria Chapter International Safety Conference and Awards held in Abuja, Nigeria, with the theme of Safety in Nigeria, the Way Forward. That is the OSHA Association Benin Chapter Safety International Safety Conference and Awards. That is the Ghana Chapter Safety Conference and Awards. This is the OSHA Association Tunisia Chapter International Health and Safety Environment International Conference. That is the United Arab Emirates OSHA Association Chapter Safety Conference and Awards held at World Trade Center, Dubai. That is the World Security and Police Summit Security and Safety Association UAE Chapter Exhibition at Dubai. OSHA Association Kenya Chapter Safety Conference and Exhibition at the Kenya Big 5 Construct Expo. Health and Safety Expo OSHA Association Exhibition and Conference at Excel London, United Kingdom. OSHA Association Egypt Chapter Health Construction Safety Workshop signed MOU with the United Nations on massive safety advocacy project in Egypt chapter. OSHA Association delegation at the House of Commons, UK Parliament on the roles of politicians in driving safety attended by the top heads of government and major private organizations. Worshipful Mayor of London Borough, Southwark Council host OSHA Association delegation unveiled Global Safety Action 2024, attended by the top heads of government and private sectors. First Lady of Sierra Leone, members of UK Parliament, ministers, Worshipful Mayor of London Borough, Southwark Council, others honored at the OSHA Association UK dinner night at London. OSHA Association delegate attends London Medical Conference, shared insights, latest innovations and knowledge in the health sector. And this is the OSHA Association Global Strategy, Alliance, Partnerships and Collaborations. So the benefits of OSHA Association is concentration of safety professionals, trainers, consultants, and researchers all in one event. Building strategies, displaying safety capabilities among professionals and accomplishments, create opportunities for increasing safety performance of employees in industries, assisting professional members in developing their careers and creating business opportunities. Our global focus is safety, more awareness, more prevention saves life. So here our motto is promoting safety, saving lives. So these are the important details regarding the OSHA Association, the email for membership, media training questions, accreditation request. You can contact us on the given email addresses. Thank you for joining us. Now I would like to request Dr. Basam Salama from Canada to share his presentation on the topic of revolutionizing health and safety, the role of AI and digitalization at work. Yes, sir, the floor is yours. Sir, kindly unmute your mic.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
Do you see my slides?
I can see your slides, sir. Sir, can you share in full screen?
Yes, this is okay. Okay. This is perfect
Yes,
now.
perfect, sir. Perfect.
First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to all the speakers who preceded me in their valuable speech. As you know, OSHA Association connects safety professionals worldwide. We are very delighted to be members of the OSHA Association. It aims at bridging the gap between the safety professionals worldwide and promote the professional training, certifications, and awareness programs. Being a representative of my organization, which is QSCAT, standing for Quality, Environment, Occupational Safety and Health, Canadian Consultants, Auditors, and Allied Trainers, I'm very delighted today to present this speech about the integration of the AI into the business of the quality, health, and safety. The World Day for Safety and Health at Work, celebrated every April 28th, organized by the ILO, focuses on preventing the workplace accidents, injuries, and diseases, and building up a culture of prevention and protection. It promotes safety and health and dignified workplaces. Honors workers impacted by the unsafe work conditions, recognized worldwide across industries and sectors, connecting remembrance and proactive safety actions. It's a day of commitment to saving lives at work. The World Day for Safety and Health at Work, it is organized by the ILO, first observed in 2003, celebrated every year on the 28th of April. The main goal is to prevent occupational injuries and to promote global safety and health awareness. It commemorates the Workers' Memorial Day globally. It honors the workers who died due to unsafe work conditions. It is a day of remembrance and renewed commitment, and it inspires government and organizations to act. It's a call for creating a culture of prevention. It promotes a global culture of prevention at work, strengthening the national occupational safety and health systems, bridging the gaps between technology and human-centered safety, and ensures inclusivity and transparency in the new technologies. The workplace safety workshops and educational webinars, which are conducted to help the people create more awareness and to do emergency drills and evacuation exercise, sharing the success stories and best practices. It is actually renewing the commitment to a culture of prevention. The safety culture shapes the workplace attitudes and behaviors. Strong culture reduces the accidents and injuries significantly. Weak culture hidens the hazards and increases the risk exposure. Culture influences the decision making under pressure. Safety becomes an instinct, not just a procedure. We have to emphasize here that positive culture drives proactive risk management. Trust and accountability grow with a strong culture. Workers feel empowered to report unsafe conditions, and leadership commitment is the essential cornerstone for the success. Culture is the true foundation of sustainability in the business of health and safety. What about the impact of the AI on the behavioral safety, the behavioral safety culture levels? We have 4 different levels of behavioral safety. The negative culture, which is safety ignored, risk is normalized, and in the neutral culture, safety compliance is minimal, and there is a reactive attitude. And in the positive culture, we have the safety valued, and active participation is encouraged. The 4th level, which is the uppermost one, is the proactive culture, in which safety is integrated into the daily thinking. So the journey between the negative culture, the neutral, through the positive, ending up at the proactive culture is a very long journey, but AI will help us to shortcut this journey. It accelerates this transition. The behavioral tracking identifies the risky patterns early. The positive reinforcement strengthens the safe habit And the technology supports culture change, and it does not replace it. Human leadership is always the cornerstone, but it is the human cleverness, whatever it takes for the AI to succeed or not. AI cannot work on its own. It is the human cleverness which is dragging it. Artificial intelligence transforms workplace risk management. The digital tools predict, monitor, and prevent hazards. The AI enables real-time safety interventions and alerts. Wearable sensors and smart systems enhance awareness. Data analytics uncover the hidden risks and trends. Automation actually reduces the human exposure to dangerous tasks, and the AI personalizes the training and behavioral safety coaching. It predicts models to prevent accidents before they even occur. The digitalization creates safer, more adaptive, and more fruitful plans in the workplace. The technology empowers but does not replace the human decision making. Here are examples of the AI applications and platforms like the Protex AI, the Benchmark, Gen Suite, the Synergy Life by DNV, the Omnix QHSE.ai, and the Compliance Quest. These are just examples of the softwares and the platforms which are helping the people, the professional people, to operate their business and the QHSE run by the AI. What about the difference between the traditional and the digital safety management? Is there a real difference? And is it worth it to transform the traditional into a digital safety? Traditional systems are paper-based and reactive, while the digital systems are real-time and predictive. The traditional response delayed by reporting gaps. Meanwhile, the digital alerts enable immediate corrective action. The paper systems are difficult to update dynamically. Meanwhile, the smart platforms adapt quickly to the new risks. The traditional models rely heavily on the memory, but the digital models utilize data-driven decision-making. The AI improves accuracy and early warning capabilities, while digitalization builds faster, smarter safety responses. The wearable monitors for the heart rate, for example, the fatigue, the posture in the real time, these devices detect the heat stress, the falls, and the physical strain early. Early warning signals prevent severe injuries and illnesses. Data collected enhances the workplace safety analytics, and the AI predicts potential accidents based on the behavior patterns. Smart PPEs adapt dynamically to changing environments. Connected workers receive instant safety notifications. Hey, you are wrong. You are about to fall. Pay attention. This is how the AI helps to modify the human behavior. Managers intervene proactively before incidents escalate because they receive early notice from the AI system that something wrong will happen. Wearable increase the worker confidence and situational awareness. The technology, honestly, bridges the gap between risk and prevention. The AI cameras, monitors, and which are scattered in the workspaces, they detect the unsafe behaviors. They detect the BP violations, the risky postures, the unsafe proximity. They send real email alerts to the supervisors and workers, automatically recording the near misses and the incidents for analysis. Reduce the reliance on the manual observation and reporting. The data used to coach, not to punish the workers. The data identifies the areas needing design or redesign or process improvements. The case study shows up to 40% incidence reduction after the implementation of the AI systems. The AI actually fosters the learning culture, not the fear culture. Smart surveillance promotes prevention, not blame. The AI identifies and rewards the safe behaviors in the real time. Instant positive feedback strengthens the good practices. Imagine that you are a hypertensive and you are having a wearable watch, which is giving you a signal. Congratulations, today you have done the aerobic required for you to stay fit. This positive encouragement that you will receive from your wearable machine will help you to keep motivated. Recognition motivates the continuous safe behavior improvement. The smart badges, the gamification, and the micro rewards used. The data visualizations show personal and team progress, builds up a supportive rather than punitive safety culture. The AI nudges promote engagement without micromanagement. The AI encourages reporting of new misses, near misses, and unsafe acts. The transparency of the AI systems fosters the worker trust and participation. There are no human bias in the reporting. The positive culture reduces the accidents and enhances the morals. The technologies arise from the technology overload. The techno stress arises from the technology overload and complexity. The AI systems must be user-friendly and supportive. The transparent communication reduces the fear of surveillance. The workers must understand why data is collected. Privacy policies should be clear and accessible. Anonymized data protects workers' identities and dignity. The AI focuses on coaching, not punishment, and it builds a trust. The AI involves workers early in the AI safety initiatives, provides training on new digital safety tools, like the applications available on your mobile. It empowers the workers to give feedback and raise the concern. The AI actually shifts safety from enforcement to empowerment, and this is a huge distance. The focus is on coaching the safe behaviors, not punishing the errors. The real-time alerts guide the corrections without fear. The data used to personalize safety support for individuals. Positive feedback loops replace the blame cycles. And the AI highlights the trends, enabling preventive coaching sessions. The workers feel supported, not watched. Trust grows as interventions become collaborative. Coaching improves skills, awareness, and moral. Safety becomes a shared responsibility, not imposed control. The virtual reality simulates the high-risk environment safely. The augmented reality overlays safety instructions in the real time. Immersive learning improves the hazard recognition and decision-making, and the workers experience real emergencies without real danger. This is all done on the AI simulator. For example, simulating like a fire will happen, and what are you going to do? You are going to catch the fire extinguisher of the proper type. If you catch the wrong type, the AI will tell you, no, don't use the powder fire extinguisher here. You should use the carbon dioxide. This is how the AI can improve you, not only in the simulation for the reality, but also in the training purposes. The AI allows repeated practices of emergency response. You repeat and repeat and repeat again the drill until you do it perfectly. And it identifies the skills gaps early throughout simulation scoring. It reduces the training cost and improves the training reach. It enhances the confidence and readiness before field deployment. And it makes learning engagement dynamic and impactful. Transparency is the key, and it explains how the AI system works. It shares the data which are collected, and it highlights the benefits to workers, not just the management. It protects the confidentiality through the strong data governance, and it allows the workers access to their own safety data. It involves employers in the AI implementation planning, and it addresses fears openly through the workshops and the quality and assurance sessions. It rewards the participation and feedback to build ownership, demonstrate fairness in how the AI-driven decisions are made. Trust transforms the AI into a positive workplace ally. AI actually monitors the physical and the cognitive fatigue indicators. The wearables track heart rate, variability, and the movement patterns. Smart alerts notify workers before fatigue becomes dangerous, and predictive models adjust shifts and workloads dynamically. The AI reduces the accidents linked to exhaustion and burnout. The AI-driven schedules optimizes the rest and recovery periods, support mental health by identifying early stress signs. Fatigue dashboards help managers intervene proactively in the right moment. And the AI creates a safer, more human work environment. It boosts the productivity, the well-being, and the retention rates. About the policy frameworks for the AI use. Develop clear ethical AI usage guidelines at workplace. Ensure the AI tools align with the human rights and dignity. Prioritize workers' consultations and participation in the AI rollout. Establish data privacy and security protections. Promote fairness, transparency, and accountability in the AI decisions. You have to train the managers on the ethical leadership in the digital environment. Regularly audit the AI systems for the bias and the risks. Align the policies with the ILO, the ISO, and the regional standards. Foster a culture of responsible innovations and improvement. Safe AI use strengthens the organizational trust and resilience. The final recommendation for the leaders. You should embrace the AI as a partner, not as a replacement. Prioritize the worker trust and ethical AI deployment. Use the data to coach, not to punish employees. Invest in the immersive VR and AR safety training. Reinforce the positive behaviors with instant recognition systems. For example, the safety awards, the man of the month, the man of the year, etc. Involve the workers early in the digital transformation projects by advising them to download the smart AI navigation on their smartphones. This will help them a lot to be abreast with the technology. Continuously audit and update the safety AI frameworks. Align the innovations with the international OSHA standards. Lead by example in embracing proactive safety culture. For example, if you are a director, you should have at least one wearable. For example, the monitor for the blood pressure, the blood sugar, etc. This will set a good example before your employees, and you will encourage them to use the AI technology. Build a future where a safety and innovation coexist. There is a case study here with is the Sol Smart OSHA Management. Sol piloted AI-driven occupational safety and health systems. Smart sensors monitor construction sites and factories 24/7, and the real-time alerts detect hazards conditions immediately. The AI predicts near misses and flags high-risk activities. Wearable monitors workers' fatigue and exposure risks. Digital dashboards track compliance and safety trends. Focused on protecting the SMEs with affordable technology, incident rates dropped significantly across the pilot projects. Model expanded citywide due to strong success. A global benchmark for smart human-centered safety cities should be considered. The most important question now for the safety officers, auditors, trainers, supervisors, managers, and consultants who are attending this session. What should I do as a safety officer to implement the AI technology? And how can I get used for that? You have to implement the AI technology in the following aspects: incident reporting and analysis with the AI platforms, trend detection to prioritize high-risk activities, smart cameras and sensors for hazard alerts, automated digital inspections with mobile AI apparatuses, instant corrective actions suggested by the AI tools, behavior monitoring and safe practice reinforcement, rewarding positive safety behaviors through gamification, and the real-time alerts for the PPE violations and near misses. You should foster the identification of unsafe conditions in the field by implementing the AI technologies, the AI applications, the AI platforms. You have to have the proactive prevention, not just the reaction to accidents. What about the auditors and the instructors? Customized virtual reality and augmented reality safety training for the trainers, for the instructors, immersive hazard identification and emergency simulation, AI fatigue monitoring, data-driven coaching, building a proactive, empowered safety culture, respecting the privacy. AI supports the human decision-making, and the human leadership remains central to success. What about the QHSE managers? They should predict safety risks and prioritize strategies, interventions. They should use the AI dashboard to monitor corporate-wide QHSE KPIs, integrate the AI into the ISO audits and compliance management, analyze near-miss and incident data to forecast risks, and deploy smart wearable programs across operations. Create AI-driven emergency preparedness and response plans. Design client-specific digital quality health and safety environment transformation roadmaps. Advise the C-level executive, the CEO, the CFO, and the COO using predictive safety analytics. They should build up a proactive culture combining the AI, artificial intelligence, tools, and human leadership. They should align the AI safety solutions with sustainability and ESG, environmental, social, and governance goals. Thank you very much for giving me the chance. And I am open for the discussion.
Yes.
Any questions?
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your knowledge with us. Yes, thank you so much, speakers. Yes, the floor is participants. You can ask any questions to our worthy keynote speakers. Yes, you can raise your hand and ask the question, or you can type in the chat. It's up to you. Yes. Yes, participants, any questions you want to ask? The keynote speakers are here. They can answer your question. Yes, please do ask questions from them. Okay, Dr. S. Williams. Yes, doctor.
Yes, again, I'm not a doctor, but I would like to say I really enjoyed the chat of Dr. Salama, because in my own experience, as I said, I am very for using our knowledge in all parts of our life, also in our private life. And as I said, I have one app on my phone and I'm using it to shorten my thinking time to get to a conclusion much faster. In every aspect of your life, you can do this because the information is processed very much faster than we would do it ourselves. So it's a very good tool indeed. And I do experience what Dr. Salama said, actually, that it is a very motivating tool because it will tell you, yes, you are right in that thinking. And then it will give you the option. It is a very disarming way to actually, I was thinking this is kind of a therapist for me, honestly, to make me see clear, to make me see that there are options and that what I am thinking is in a certain way that is confirmed by others also. So I am very happy you mentioned that. In discussion with my app, actually, he said, because it's a he voice, which is okay. I guess you can adjust it, but it's a very pleasant voice. He said, you know, one of the risks of AI is that they are spreading misinformation, which is our responsibility again. So you see, it is not taking away from our jobs, it's just shifting our jobs to a new field where we should specify in. I think there are questions in the chat, so let's concentrate on that.
Yes.
Thank you again for your contribution, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. There's a question, Frederick, that how can we get a proper training on digitalization of safety?
Well, the question is directed to me.
Yeah, exactly, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Well,
Yeah.
you should have peace of mind as far as the training on the digitalization is concerned. Why? Because most of the technology providers, like the companies that I have mentioned and the PowerPoint presentation, they have their own dedicated team who will be ready to do for your staff online and on-site and in-house training. Once you implement the platform in your system, you will get the training free of charge as train the trainer, and then you will be able to train your staff how to use the wearables, how to use the watches, how to use intelligent helmets, etc., etc.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering the question. I hope, Frederick, you have got your answer. Sir, another question from Dagny Zerfu. How can manufacturing companies balance the opportunities of AI-driven safety monitoring with the need to maintain a human-centered safety culture? What are the opportunities, threats, and way forward?
Well, this is very excellent question. I am a fan of the AI, and I have been using the AI in the diagnosis of medical disorders in my patients in the clinic. So it depends on the user. If the user is intelligent enough how to prompt and to deliver the right command to the AI and to provide the AI with the resources of thinking, you have to teach the AI how to think about your process. For example, if you want to make a risk assessment and you want to teach the AI about the various levels of risk, mild, moderate, and severe, unless otherwise it is specifically stated by the programmer of the company that is installing for you the automatic or the AI-driven risk assessment program, you will have the option of customize, in which you will give the commands to the AI. Listen, if the severity is low and the frequency is low, then this is the mild risk. If the severity is low, but the frequency is high, this is moderate risk. You will program the AI yourself and you will get the results accordingly. I wish if I could have answered the question properly. As far as the opportunities and the threats are always being more reliant on the AI than the human intelligence. And the opportunities as AI is customizable, no matter to which extent the reality which is yours is difficult. You can customize the AI to adapt to this reality and to find for you the solution based on your ultra-specific environment. Go ahead.
Thank
Next
you so
question.
much, sir, for your for answering the question. I hope Degni Zarfu has is satisfied with the answer. Yes, perfect. Very clear and informative. Thank you so much, sir, for answering the question. So, any other question? Yes, delegates, if you want to ask any question from the keynote speakers, you are most welcome. You can raise your hand, you can type in the Zoom chat. It's up to you. Okay. Okay, now I will hand over the session to Mr. Tony Cullen. He is the Executive Director of United Kingdom. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much. I hope you're all well, and hopefully you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Happy Sunday to everybody. Okay. Well, thank you for inviting me to your meeting. I just want to say good afternoon to all our esteemed guests, distinguished delegates, colleagues, and friends. I bring you greetings from the Occupational Safety and Health Association, commonly known as OSHA Association in the UK. It is with great pride and excitement that I warmly welcome you all to the Global Summit on Occupational Safety and Health 2025, as we come together to celebrate the World Day for Safety and Health at Work. The ambitious theme, AI and digitalization in safety, shaping the future of work, reflects a profound transformation our world of work is undergoing. Artificial intelligence, data analytics, smart sensors, and digital technologies are not just tools of the future. They are currently reshaping how we protect workers today. At no other in history have had such powerful technologies at our disposal to predict risks, prevent accidents, and enhance workplace health and well-being, from AI-driven hazard detection to intelligent risk assessments. Digitalization offers us new opportunities to create more resilient and inclusive workplaces. However, as we embrace innovation, we must also proceed with very extreme care. Ethical considerations, digital equity, cybersecurity, and ensuring that no worker is left behind are critical pillars of this digital transformation. Today, we are not only discussing technology, we are charting a course towards the future of work that is safer, fairer, and more sustainable for all. I encourage each of you to actively participate, share your insights, and engage in meaningful dialogue throughout the sessions. Let us collaborate, innovate, and lead the way in building a digital future where safety is at the heart of progress. Together, let us reaffirm our shared commitment, a world where every worker in every workplace is safe, healthy, and empowered, both in the physical and the digital worlds. I want to thank you, and I wish you all a successful and inspiring summit. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your insights. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zahab.
Thank you, Doctor. Now I would like to call Dr. Diallo from.
Now, before you call Diallo, hold on 1 minute. Thank you so much. I want to also present to Tony for the induction before he calls for the induction properly. Possibly need to also inform him we have all the delegation for the induction. But majority of them are in the chat box. Especially you have to understand the association flag of the scholarship scheme for students in various universities in Africa and also around Middle East. And we have over 550 graduate members to be noted on this platform today. And also various members of different categories of fellows, full members, and also associate members and graduate members to be inducted. So I guess before Tony do that, maybe Dr. Diallo can talk, then Tony can now proceed with the induction. But that is the statistics of the number of people to be inducted into the institution today. And I welcome them and congratulations to them in advance today. Thank you. Okay, Dr. Diallo can proceed. Maybe after that, Tony proceed with the induction of these fellows. Thank you. Dr. Diallo, you kindly proceed with your speech. Dr. Diallo of the MD Chief Executive of HSE in Guinea. Can you proceed with your speech, please? Thank you. Okay, possibly he's having network issues, so Tony can proceed with the induction oaths, then the student take it off from there. Tony, over to you, please. Thank you.
Okay, Manuel. Okay. So, students, I'm going to read out the membership oath to you all. Now, obviously, there's quite a few of you there, so we can't do it individually. So I'm going to read out the oath. This is all then going to be sent to you for you to acknowledge and to sign as you become a fully qualified, full member. So the wordage of the oath is as follows. Please bear with me while I read it, because my memory is not as good as it used to be. Okay, so the membership oath. I hereby swear to abide by the following oath. Number one, where I commit to ensure qualitative health and safety supervision to the best of my abilities as service to mankind and society. 2, above everything else and at all times, I will behave as a leader. 3, for I will care for and improve the health and safety of others. 4, for I will aim to limit risks and prevent danger. 5, for I will appreciate any other person that teaches me as I continue to learn and research new and better solutions to health and safety measures. 6, I will use means that are made available responsibly and fight for their accessibility to all. 7, I will behave as a good human, treat humans respectfully, and contribute to the knowledge and science of securing good health, safety, and environmental practices. 8, I will make sure that my attitude towards others shall not be influenced by religious philosophy, political opinion, social status, race, ethnicity, nationality, language, gender, sexual preference, age, illness, or disability. 9, I will respect and protect life. You then sign out by saying this, I declare solemnly, out of free will and on my own word of honour, as a member of OSHA Association UK, promoting safety and saving lives. So help me God. Thank you very much.
Yeah, congratulations to all, and yes, congratulations. As you have any input or remarks to that, it's over to you. But meanwhile, all the host students, members, congratulations to you all for your induction today into the institution, being the day marking the World Safety Day globally. So it's really a right path you guys have really taken to ensure safety of lives and properties globally. You're highly welcome on board. Congratulations to you all. As you have any reactions, then other executives that have input, they proceed from there.
Well, I actually was just applauding and celebrating. My family is growing again, and we're on our way to creating a better society, a more caring society. And that always makes me so happy. Welcome to everybody that has joined our organization. And please, if you know somebody who is interested, let them be part of our family. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, I think Hassan, it will be very needful to have reactions. Dr. Diallo, are you here now from Guinea? Dr. Diallo, are you here on the platform, please? Okay, if it's not there, possibly. Bram, do you have anything to say to our new members? Then we have to be wrapping up. We have really done the needful today. Bram, over to you. Thank you. Bram, we cannot hear you. Can you unmute yourself, please? Bram, can you unmute yourself? We cannot hear you, please. So while waiting for Bram to come on board, any of the delegates inducted here today, please, any remark from you? Vote of thanks?
Can I have a comment?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Dr. Bazam, go ahead, Doctor. Thank you.
Yes, by the end of this event, remarking the International Day for Safety, I would like to emphasize that the AI integration into the safety business is a must. And anyone who is going to lag behind and not implement the AI technology nowadays will be considered an illiterate safety-wise. The reason for that is because we want to shortcut an astronomical distance between the paperwork and the human biased decision into the automated and the unbiased quantitative and qualitative analysis, which is represented by the AI. I would like to thank all the members of the OSHA Association for giving me the chance to speak today about this topic, which is a point of interest for me, not only in the quality, health, and safety, but also in my practice as a medical doctor. Thank you for everyone, and the floor is yours, Zahir.
Hello, Emmanuel. Can you hear me?
Yes, Brian, go ahead, please. We can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay. A few technical problems, but I've overcome them. So I think today's summit has been fantastic. I think at the level that it's been parked at, I think it's really taken on board the level of responsibility and direction that's required to deliver such a high level health and safety as it's required across the globe internationally. I think one of the issues that we haven't touched on is international collaboration, regulation, and standardization across borders. I think that's something that we need to look at a very high level and ensure that we always align with the regulatory requirements in each country, but form a network across all of the international boundaries to ensure that we deliver a standardized occupational safety and health deliverable. And I think we need to look at that now from an OSHA point of view at very high level to ensure that we can deliver right down to the level that some of the participants have been talking about today, risk management, zero accidents, and how we would manage AI. And don't forget, everybody, that what you get out is only what you get put into a system. So the human side obviously gives the inputs, and then AI will do the machinations and then feed out what is required. But ultimately, I think at high level, Emmanuel, we need to look at international boundaries, individual regulations and standardization of the practices that are required now as we go forward. The last thing we want is a disjointed approach. So that would be my recommendation. But also, I would like to thank everybody for an excellent and profound input today from every angle and every country that's been involved in this summit. And I look forward to working with you in the future. God bless.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. I think that's very neat for the best way to go. And I think we have to all push towards that. Yeah, very correct. Else, to have any input to that?
Oh, I'm sorry. If we are going to end this session anyway, I would like to remind you of the most important lesson that I've learned today. If in doubt, keep your fingers out. Thank you very much, Mr. Greenaway, for that addition. It's going in our one-liners.
You're very welcome.
So, for that reactions, and please, for those in the YouTube channels, as we have over hundreds in the YouTube channels, please drop your comments and the reactions on the YouTube channels, and let's take it off from there. Any other inputs? Any candidate from the platform want to say something? If not, hand over back to Hazan. Dr. Hazan, you proceed from there. And also, as congratulations for your doctorate from Dr. Hazan. You know, he's an academic doctor, so you want to award doctorate to everyone. Yeah, so that's great. So that's a great one. So anyone want to make further input here, please? For those in the YouTube channels, I can't really access YouTube now, but from guess that over hundreds are in the YouTube channel. And please kindly drop your comments there, and our leaders definitely will be able to do the needful from the comment sections on the YouTube channels, and we take it off from there. Anyone? Dr. Diallo is hit back to the platform. He sent message that he want to make a speech from Guinea. Is it that? Okay. So any remark from the in-house? Let's have remarks from, we have some good people from the Zoom already. Let's have some remarks from Sonitier Nathaniel Banda. Can you have any remark? Then after you, and Bayole Arimui or Ladoja. Any remark from you guys? Joyce Makoyala? Vote times from delegates from the in-house who can make comments. Can you proceed from there? Mimi Eli, ladies have been doing great today. You any remark from you for those in the Zoom platform? Emily?
Dr. Uwalaka, I would like to, because I saw this in the chat that Mr. Zerfu wants to join us, so maybe you can give us a hint where they can address to join our organization.
Yeah, that's great. I think from the website session is still very open, and there are special discounts for, I will drop on the chat box. Visit the website right away, and that will be able to take you to join memberships, and you can be able to do that online. From the website, you go to join memberships, and it's very automated from that end to address that. Thank you so much for those who are joining, and those in the YouTube channel. I guess you can also do the same for those who will join the institution. Okay. Bamako CDB, Frederick Giwa, those in the Zoom platform, you have this, any remark from your end before we close? Dr. Saw, yeah, go ahead, please. Go ahead, Frederick. Thank you. These are closing remarks, yeah.
Okay. It's a great idea, and from my understanding, I guess the AI is a platform or a method to automate the risk assessment, identification of safe condition and safe art and all of that. But my concern right now is how do we integrate in different PPE and the rest of them.
Yeah, Dr. Bazam, can you assist from here, please?
I would appreciate if you rephrase the question for me. I will be ready to answer immediately. Just rephrase the question, please, and I will be ready.
Frederick, can you come back with your question again? Can you just rephrase the question, please?
Okay. How do we integrate the effective use of PPE without the interfacing with the workers in their workstations?
How to integrate the AI, and I didn't catch the second part of the question. Can you write it down, please?
How can we integrate the effective use of PPE in workplace without interfacing with the workers?
Well, if you if you adopt any of the platforms which are available in the business, there will be some sensors, and these AI sensors will detect whenever the helmet is off, whenever the safety gear is off, and it will give you a signal. It will give a signal to the team leader, and the team leader will be able to intervene immediately. And some of the AI systems are connected to the cameras, and they can do camera or video screening for people who are without the helmet or without the protection from fall from height. And it will be reported to your smartphone. Being a team leader or a safety officer, you will have it as a pop-up, and immediately you can have a communication with the worker on his mobile. Okay, needless to say that if he has a wearable, and this wearable is connected to the mobile of the worker himself, the worker himself will receive a signal. Hey, please wear your hat or your safety helmet. Make sure that your safety gear is connected. You are working at height. You have to do this and that, etc., etc. So you have to rely on the accuracy of the AI in giving the signal, but it depends on you how to make it functional and how to change the policy of the organization to be adaptable. And this is called the change in the management. The digitalization change in the management is another topic. I wish if I can have a chance in the future to give a lecture about this, to teach how we can implement the change in the management by the use of the AI. Any more question?
Well, I think that is a wonderful answer, Doctor, because as most of you know, I come from the car business, and in cars, this technology is already being used to see the face of the driver, and if the eyes are going shut, your steering wheel will shake, or you will get an alarm. This is also already. These alarms and so on already go off in airplanes and so on. It's nothing new. So it can, as I said, you can take one technology, one piece of knowledge and apply it to everywhere. So
yeah,
it's a fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
A fantastic perspective. Thank you very much.
Dr. Bazam, is there more remark? The doctor from Dr. Diallo, are you here? Dr. Diallo from Guinea is not yet here. Okay, fine. Any other one person want to make remark? I mean, remark inputs. Okay.
Yes,
Dr.
I'm
Diallo
here
is
now.
Here now. Over to you, please. Go ahead.
He's over there. Go ahead.
Hello, all. We are we are very happy to follow this meeting. It's very important for us. And we have a lot of people who follow this meeting in FaceTime. We are in Guinea. Guinea is a French country. Most of team not speaking French, English, but we would like to the organizer to help in the AI, to use AI. In the future, we can follow this meeting without barrier languages. I think with AI is very important we can do. If you speak French, the team can follow you in English. That's the idea. If you speak English, the Chinese can follow. Because OSHA Association is the big association. In the French country, Africa West country, a lot of country, I think we like to follow OSHA standard. But OSHA must move to remove the barrier languages. That is my first observation. And also, I attentively follow the conference, but all of these presentations today, we did not do the demonstration. You know, if you do the demonstration and theoretical presentation are not the same. In the future, I would like to use AI because it's a new thing for us. If they have some presentation with demonstration, that will be better for us. That is my observation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Diallo. Any reaction from you, or Dr. Bazam, then on this?
Merci beaucoup de votre observation, Dr. Diego. This is a valid point, actually, that we should have a translation, real-time translation in the future. This can be implemented, I'm quite sure. And as far as the demonstration is concerned, I guess we should invite one of the AI companies which are introducing their AI platforms into the sites, into the business of health and safety to do a free demonstration for us. We can invite as much as we can, 2 or 3 contractors who are selling the AI technology. They will be more than happy to participate, and this will be a teaching lesson for everyone. Je pense à la future, c'est possible de inviter le contracteur qui fait le business de AI pour faire la présentation lui-même dans la conversation elle sera plus héros pour faire les présentations, pour faire les démonstrations devant tout le monde. Je vais suggérer cette idée à Monsieur Emmanuel, le président de cette conference, pour consider à la future. I will present this idea to Mr. Emmanuel to consider in the future, to invite some of the AI business leaders to come and to do presentation how to implement their platforms on site and virtually as well. I guess I have answered your question.
Yeah, yes. It's okay. It's good. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Oui, les organisations en français, c'est pas de problème parce que nous sommes dans tout le monde. Donc, on a des entraîneurs qui parlent toute la langue, pas seulement le français. Je suis néerlandophone. Je suis de la Belgique. Je parle allemand aussi, donc c'est pas de problème. Et nous fait des efforts pour spécialement pour les gens français, francophones, pour faire un effort. Mais malheureusement, je ne sais pas si Monsieur Augustine de Cameroun est là, mais c'était prévu pour le faire en français aussi. Et concernant AI, c'est la solution pour choses comme ça, parce que ça peut être fait immédiatement. Vous pouvez choisir dans une solution AI pour choisir d'entendre en français. Donc, c'est la future. C'est pas un problème dans la future si on travaille avec AI. So I was saying that in the future, AI, and we are working, by the way, on solutions for the problems with languages. We have trainers all over the world. We can speak virtually all languages. Me, myself, I'm Dutch speaking, but I live in Belgium, so I speak also French and I speak German. And in the future, AI, actually, we can implement AI to translate immediately while it's going on here. We can, you could virtually choose which language you want to hear. So that is a solution that AI will offer you. So yeah, it's a bright future always. So that's my contribution for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Merci. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, merci. Okay, I following the development also from my own and to able to help Africans, because knowing fully well that Africa is still trying to, do more when it comes to health and safety, because there is a whole lot to be done, still struggling with awareness. With the knowledge of health and safety. So I think the use of technology and the use of AI will go a long way to help Africans to achieve this, especially in the area of awareness. Dr. Bazam, I guess I'm making some sense here, especially using the social media, using technology, communications, applications available to be able to reach out to millions of people in Africa in getting more knowledge on health and safety. And doing that, we help in a whole lot is preventing a lot of death and illnesses and casualties we experience in the continent. And also, for the scholarship scheme in Africa, we want to also inform the House and especially the students, those in the on the YouTube channels, over hundreds of them in the YouTube channel, to be able to also shout out to the leadership of the association for allowing to flag off the second series of the scholarship scheme for Africa and also Middle East. We have people from Oman, Qatar who joined that very scheme. So the second phase is to be launched early May. So I think we are going to be utilizing more of the technology to achieve this in terms of awareness and spread of the information. So, Dr. Bazam, I think we go a long way in achieving the methods in your missions of high. Yes, can you hear me? Anyone can hear me?
Dr. Emmanuel, you had
Yes, can you hear me?
trouble with the network. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, in that respect, I think we shouldn't forget, if you're talking about Africa, that Africa is already very skilled in technologies, in internet and so on, and editing, and I don't know what. So I am not at all worried that they will miss the boat or something. Of course, it is a human thing that we should do, what we are doing here too, to share our knowledge. We do not have the colonization on knowledge, and to encourage these projects and so on that can involve Africa more, because the skills are there. I don't see it as a problem. So
Exactly.
for,
Thank you so much.
and for the people on YouTube, I am following, but I don't see any questions. If you have questions, please. I am following you.
Thank you. Okay, at this point, I'll also be giving signal from by Dr. Hassan that we have to be wrapping up the moderator. At this point, we have Dr. Chris Mitchell, one of the executives of the association in Nigeria.
Thank you, Engineer Dr. Walaka. It's good to see our senior executive on the board today, Els Williams. So happy to see you again. It's been a while. yeah, it's been a long while. Dr. Basam, the last time we had your class was sometime like a year or two ago. Okay, you had my team. You had a 2-3 days to teach them on first aid, in-depth first aid. That was a very, very good one. I tell you, those guys, you thought they are doing wonderfully well in all their respective locations. You know, just like what you just taught today, applying AI to health and safety. Whether we like it or not, AI has come to stay. It is the way forward. It is the way to go. All over the globe, people are clamoring for AI. Research, you know, medical, transportation, logistics, name it, every facet of the world, AI has come to take over. So if you want to remain in the traditional style, what we used to do before, it means we will move forward. And I'm glad that you have introduced a very critical area, applying AI to health and safety. And that is the way to go. So if staff, if workers that are recalcitrant, that are not willing to use the right PPE, that are not willing to use the right sequence, the right procedures in the health and safety management system, then with the use of AI, you can begin to monitor such people. You can begin to make life much, much easier. You don't have to start policing everybody. You don't have to start going, you know, physically this time. With this equipment, whether it's their helmet, whether it's their PPE, whether it's their tools they're using to work, you can monitor them and you can do it. In fact, risk assessment is done much more easier now with AI because you don't have to crack your head to do a whole lot. So it is the way to go. And just like Els Williams said, Africans are smart, Africans are intelligent. Technology is gaining ground so much in Africa, particularly in Nigeria. Our Nigerian youth and Nigerian system, people are embracing technology with speed. And I tell you, with these beautiful lectures you've given us today, I'm sure we have a lot of takeaway. It means we'll begin to, you know, re-strategize, a paradigm shift in the entire system of health and safety. So I want to thank all of you for this beautiful conversation today. We've done a whole lot, and I hope that we don't just come, listen to all this beautiful talk, and we don't implement them. The most important thing is implementing them. It is at the point of implementation we get good result. Just to also add, AI, apart from health and safety, cybersecurity, my specialty, AI also has come to play a great role in cybersecurity. Just last week in Africa and some part of Europe and the US, if you are following the media, you find out that the CBS and MTS Forest platform, they went away with so much trillions of naira from Nigeria because our people are not listening. People are not following the trend. People have just been gullible. People are just being greedy. They want to make extra money. You know, from the high and mighty, they all fell into the trap. But if we can also begin to bring in the need for cybersecurity awareness in terms of our finances, in terms of our daily operations on the internet, you know, securing your system, securing your devices, securing your transaction, securing, you know, your all that belongs to you, it will go a whole long way, you know, to keep the system very, very well. Sometimes ago, we were having a lecture online, and from nowhere, the system was just hacked. I was smart enough to understand that we had an intruder into the entire system. So with the use of AI, you can detect this. With the use of AI, if you see abnormal patterns, you can look at patterns, you can look at, you know, certain behavior on the internet, and then you'll be well guided. Terrorism, that's a challenge today in Africa. AI can play a lot of role in managing, mitigating all of these, you know, menace across the globe. So I want to say, guys, thank you. It's been a good time talking with us today, and I hope that we'll have a wonderful time in our respective locations across the globe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Chris, for that great one. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Come to the closure of this. And Paris, are you here? Please, over to you, Paris, for shutting down interlude for us to proceed from there. Paris, over to you. Then thank you, everyone. On behalf of the team, we appreciate you all, and we say you are welcome on board. Welcome to the new season of AI in health and safety. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank all the participants, all the keynote speakers who have shared their knowledge, and all the participants for asking the questions and enhancing their knowledge. So I believe we will be joining in further events also. Thank you once again, all of you. Thank you. The session is closed. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Recording stopped.